Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Belligerent Chef here, and I'm back with a brand new recipe. This isn't the most complicated recipe ever, but it's the most complicated recipe on this channel so far. It might get a little bit more complicated after this, but as of right now, this is the most complicated recipe, but it's not very hard. It's pretty easy. So instead of whining about it, let's get straight into it. Now, if you haven't noticed, on every single one of my videos, I do this exact same intro with throwing the stuff on the table because this is all the stuff you're going to need for the recipe, all right? So if you want to make it, get all the stuff you're going to need for the recipe. I shouldn't have to, tell you what you need. You can just look on the screen, like you're watching a video, look on the screen, and you'll be able to tell exactly what you need. It's not very hard, guys. Come on. Alright, to get us started, we're going to have to pull out our meat. I like mine 20% chub and 80% lean because, this gives us like the perfect amount of fat to make it stick together. It's just kind of the basic burger, really. It's not anything special, so just follow the directions unless you want to mess up your burger, and I'm sure you don't want to do that. This is 1 pound of ground beef, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut it into fourths because this will give you a quarter-pound patty, which is pretty standard, I guess. You can cut it in half, or you can, have the entire thing a burger, but I wouldn't suggest it unless you want to have either a heart attack or you're really hungry. But yeah, just follow what I do. All right. Since I forgot to do it before, we're just gonna cut the jalapenos now. You're gonna cut the spine, just right in half. Take out the innards, and then chop it up, however big you want it in your burger. My foods teacher's gonna murder me though because I didn't clean the cutting board. The beef's still on it. I didn't clean the knife. She's gonna kill me, but it's all going to the same place. It's fine. After the jalapeno's done, you're gonna form your patty into like a disc shape, like a burger shape. You're gonna slam it into the jalapeno, and then you're gonna reform it. All right. Make sure you listen to this next tip. Make your burger patty larger than you would want it in your burger, okay? Because what's gonna happen? Listen closely. What's gonna happen is you're gonna, form your patty. It's gonna be looking beautiful. Like the normal size you would want it. You're gonna put it on the grill. You're gonna go outside. You're gonna take your burger off the grill, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, they shrunk like 80%." Okay, trust me when I say this. Make your patties larger than what you'd want them in your burger. It won't help reduce the shrinkage, but it'll shrink to the size you want it. The straight jalapeno patty's done. Now it's time for the big boys. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a big old spoonful of blue cheese. Keep in mind this is optional, but if you're a man like me and you like blue cheese in your burgers like a man, then you're gonna do this because it's delicious. All right, try it once. Try at least one blue cheeseburger before you die. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Okay, I don't really like blue cheese that much, but blue cheese in a burger, it's so good. Trust me. You're basically just following the same steps that you did for the jalapeno burger. Smash, form. That's it. After we get our hands washed, we're gonna, salt and pepper these babies on both sides. Since they're not very thick, you don't have to put very much salt, but if you put like a lot more pepper, well, not a lot more pepper, but a lot more pepper, it's pretty good. Alright, this is where it gets kind of high speed and a little bit complicated. Around this time, you're gonna go get your grill ready, preheat it, clean it, all that, you know, whatever. After that, you're just gonna get the onion ready. This part's super easy. You just cut like a big old chunk out of your onion and you just take the rings out. It's basically just grilled onion rings. Super easy. Then you're gonna add olive oil. This will help it so it doesn't burn on the grill. It'll help caramelize it a little bit easier. Now for the most important part, you're just gonna put the patties on the grill. If you somehow mess this up, okay, I know like most of you guys are watching this, you want to learn how to cook during quarantine, like whatever, it's fine. But if you somehow mess this up, for whatever reason, you have to stick to DoorDash, all right? This isn't a game, okay? If you mess this part up, you should just stay out of the kitchen. You shouldn't even own a kitchen. Like what do you need it for? If you mess this part up, man, dude, there's a problem. For the onions, I would suggest putting that side of the grill on a lower temperature because, it's super easy to burn these. So I'd suggest putting the side that they're on a lower temperature just so they don't burn, because they don't take very long to caramelize, and then from caramelize to burn. All right, so just fine line. All right. Okay, this next part is essential in the burger making process. All right, because it's bacon. All right. I don't have to say anything. That's it. All right. Put the bacon on the pan. All right. Grilling it doesn't work very good, so you have to pan it. All right. My tip for you is to put it on medium low heat because it'll cook evenly. You know, it'll brown instead of burning before it actually cooks. Just follow directions. All right. Please, for the first time in your life, just follow directions. By the time you're done putting the bacon on the pan, you should be good to go flip your burgers. And then also check on the onions. You don't want to burn those. Your onions should be almost done, so you just kind of want to hang back until they're, finished. Once they're finished, take them off of the grill. You're going to have to hang back again because your burgers are also almost done. Or not, it kind of just depends on the way you like cooking them. Now, luckily for me, around the same time my burgers were done, my bacon was also done, so I was able to take both of them off at roughly the same time. Now, one mistake I did make is I left my burgers on for too long and they kind of overcooked, but it was still good. It's just not really the way I like them. But always keep in mind, all right, this is very important. When you're just kind of not doing anything because you're waiting on stuff to cook, if you have multiple things cooking, you're always checking on those multiple things, all right? You're not just chilling on your phone, not doing anything. You're always looking for stuff, all right? You're not just chilling out doing nothing. All right, this next thing is going to kind of blow your tits off. All right, it's the sauce. It just consists of sriracha, mayonnaise. I forgot pepper, but pepper as well. All right, it's pretty good. We have this thing called fry sauce up in Utah. It's just ketchup and mayo. This is kind of the same concept, but it's a lot better. What this is going to do is add a little bit of heat that, doesn't really come from the jalapenos because they're cooked and, there's no seeds in them. So the jalapenos aren't really hot, so there's no, heat over there. It's just the flavor of the jalapeno. This actually adds a little bit of the heat that, is delicious in burgers, especially paired with the blue cheese. Oh my God, you just gotta have it. It's 1/3 sriracha to 2/3 mayo. You can adjust it as much as you want, but that's just what I do. Just like a little rough. You don't have to measure it out or anything. It's no science. You just follow your heart, all right? That's all I can say. One thing I forgot to add to the burgers was the cheddar cheese. Usually I like, making it like a cheeseburger. I forgot to add that and I apologize, but if you decide to add that in the recipe, oof, it's so good. It's delicious. Okay, and then after all that's done, you have to toast your buns, all right? You get a toaster, you get a bread knife, the serrated one. You get your bun, the Pretzel buns, all right? They're so good. Oh my God, they're delicious. You get those, the pretzel buns, all right? Trust me. You put them in your toaster. I like mine on 5. Okay, anyways, next we're gonna, start making the burger a burger, all right? You have a top and bottom bun. You have all the meat you can imagine, avocado, whatever. How do I put this together? It's not like a Lego, it doesn't just click together. It doesn't come with instructions. The answer to that question is it's very simple. The answer, however you want. But you don't get to do that until you follow my directions first, all right? Because if you follow my directions, you'll gain the experience needed to, make your own burger the way you want it, right? If you want to go into the uncharted territory of building your own burger by yourself without somebody holding your hand, go ahead. But if it turns out bad, you cannot blame my recipe. It's all your fault, all right? All right, first thing you're going to put on is the sauce. I know I'm using a fork to put it on, and I know it's not very efficient, but I don't want to do dishes, so I'm going to use a fork, all right? Now shut up. So fork on some sauce on the bottom bun. You can do top and bottom. I just wanted to do bottom. Next thing is the tomato. I put this on the bottom because for whatever reason, if I put it on the top, I either bite all of it and I take all of it out, or it just falls out for whatever reason, so I'm going to put it on the bottom. Then the patty, you can either get the jalapeno one or the blue cheese jalapeno. Then you're just going to break one piece of bacon like in half, put it on the burger. Follow that up with some sliced avo. Fun fact, avo translated from Australian to English is avocado. Alright, follow all of that up with onion, and then you're good to go, man. Okay, I'm not just saying this because I made the burger, but this is by far one of the best burgers I've ever had in my entire life. Like, not even kidding. The only way it could have been better is if I remembered to add cheddar cheese and then I didn't cook the patties for that long. Because, the patties, they weren't as juicy as they could have been. Just, I messed up on those two. That's about it. Burger was pretty good besides that. Another thing is, if you're watching this right now, it's probably either Thursday or really late at night on Wednesday. I've been taking the last week or two off because I'm really behind on homework. I'm still really behind on homework, so I've been having to slow down just so I can catch up on those. So I haven't been uploading as much. I apologize for that. I'll try my best to upload next week as well. It's just I got to catch up on some stuff because school's first, But thank you guys for watching this week. If you guys had fun watching the video, or if you guys liked the recipe, make sure you guys leave a like and a comment down in the description below.
See you next time.